good morning, good morning. How are you all today? It's such a lovely day. It's I think it's 9:55 a.m. this morning. Yes, it's 9:55 a.m. I am in Dakar, Senegal. I will, after I've done this recording, I think I'll just record the just behind. I'm just right in front of the room. Yes, I am in Senegal, and I'm in this hotel. It's probably one of the hotel and resort, Rue Hotel and Resorts. I've been to this hotel before in Costa Rica. It was this hotel I went to, and I am in this hotel in Senegal. Really, and to be honest, today is the last day of my holiday, the last day, and I will be checking out in a few hours. Hoping to get a really late checkout because it's a kind of overnight flight, so I'm going to get a really late checkout. I made my hair here in Dakar yesterday. It's not the best really, because the styles the braid styles are quite different, I think, from country to country, how you start off and end the braids. But I suppose they're all styles really, but it's not good. I've had a lot of help to make it look better than it was originally, so it looks it's decent. But again, considering how much I got it done for, I think I got it done for about 12,000 cefas, which is their money here. I don't know, is that 15 or 17 pounds, 15 or 17 pounds, that is really next to nothing in comparison. And I had my braids taken out, I had my hair washed, and I had this one done, so that's nothing in comparison to what I would use to make my hair. Yeah, so I didn't really mind doing it, even if I did it and got home and took it off. It was still well worth it, really. So yeah, our trip this trip was we went to Portugal, Lisbon. We went to Lisbon, and from Lisbon we came to Senegal. We came into the airport. I've forgotten the name of the airport now, but I'll put it here. We came into the airport in Dakar. Then we came to this hotel and resort. As I said, they're not paying me. Maybe they should, maybe they shouldn't. We'll see. There's a few things I wanted to talk about, really, and it's not that I haven't told the staff or anybody that's here about it. So yeah, so we came into here. This is Rue Babo. Yeah, something like Babo. Babo is a fruit that they have. Actually, the fruit is here. I'm going to just turn around so that you can see the fruit. As I mentioned there, I just noticed that. So this is the Babo fruit tree. They have loads of it. That's the tree stuff. They make juice, I think nuts and things. They make a lot of things from that bamboo tree. And you can see the hotel. That's pretty much how all the buildings are. There's a few buildings. See, a few buildings as you go down. They're quite high. I think they are all this level. They have another site where they're building another one. Really, and it's said to be a 5-star. That's what the hotel looks like, really. So as I was saying, the hotel is said to be a 5-star, but I think that's kind of debatable depending on how you're looking at it, really. It's got a lot of things. It's got quite huge potentials, but I think it will be a 3.5. It's a decent 3.5 in my opinion, but again, what do I know? But yeah, I've been around a few of these hotels, and I think it's a 3.5, really. The staff, very amazing, efficient. All the staff here, they're very they are quite amazing. They are efficient at what they do, the cleaning staff, the reception. Yes, and one of the things about here is the fact that everybody speaks French. Sorry, there's noise. I'm not sure what that is. So one of the things about here is that everybody speaks French here. Most people don't speak English. They were colonized by the French, so they speak French, really. My French is very literally next to nothing, and I would say that I really did struggle. So if you're coming here, Yeah, just know that I really did struggle to. There was so many days that I couldn't communicate anything, and I found but let me say this before I go to that. It's really helpful, and I'm grateful for Google Translate. That's really helped me a lot. Even yesterday when I made my hair, I relied on Google Translate from the beginning to the end because there was no, we could not communicate. So it's really helped me a lot here. I have used it more than I've ever used it in my life, really. Yeah, so that's one. And the other thing is, it was just a tiny bit sad that we are all West Africans. I am Nigerian. Senegal is in the west of Africa, so we're all West Africans, but yet we could not communicate, really. We couldn't, there's nothing, we look alike. There's so many things that are quite similar, is that the right word to use? But we couldn't communicate all through the country. It would be hard for most Nigerians to actually communicate here, but again, this Google Translate, as I said, and that's another story. There were loads of places I visited, really. There was one particular experience that I had on this trip that was very different to anything that I've done before. Really, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to do it, really, and I'm going to put a link about it. But I thought this morning I was thinking I need to do like an intro for this holiday, and I wanted to do an intro for Senegal itself. And then part of Lisbon as well, I'll do an intro for it. Lisbon was also very beautiful, very lovely city. The same thing with Senegal. I think we've been through 4 towns or cities in Senegal, and they are all nice. Dakar is very different. Dakar, quite modern, very, very different. This town, this is a very rural town. This is really in the villages. This is and then we went to somewhere called Sali. Sali is probably they call it the Las Vegas of Senegal. It's really a popping town, very, very, very much out there, really. And that was good. So one thing I've just seen a fly. One thing here is that there's so many flies, there are so many mosquitoes. I think they fumigate the environment quite often, the rooms as well. So it's not too bad if we're being honest, but it's not a place you come to and you think there are no flies. You're chasing them up and down, they're chasing you up and down. I've had a few bites. I can literally spot them. Yep. I can spot about 3 or 4 on my leg. I bought a spray which has been really helpful, a very small one I put in my bag. The day we made a trip somewhere, I had to use it a lot, and it was stinging. I had bites that were stinging. It wasn't the most pleasant thing. But one thing I'm grateful for is they don't have reptiles, like lizards. So many people might not be familiar with them, but in Nigeria, in Ghana, oh my goodness, we've got a lot of lizards. I absolutely dislike them. They don't have any here. I haven't seen any, and I've walked around a lot. I think they've managed to, maybe because they have a lot of cats. The cats are bothering them. The cats just linger around here. Cats are the kind of homeless pets, whatever here. So they're just lingering around. So they've been helpful for that, chasing away all the lizards and reptiles that could be around. I haven't seen none. There's a lot of greenery here, very green, fresh air, especially where this hotel is. There's fresh air, there's good. You're close to nature. You're literally within nature. The hotel's great in terms of it's all inclusive, so we would have breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the hotel. It's a buffet style, but there is, honestly, if you're here, we were here for about a week. So for every single day, you could have something different if you wanted to. It was really nice. They had just fresh food like fish, prawns, vegetables. Everything was fresh, really cooked nicely and fresh and tasted nice as well. So that's one thing. Sometimes things are cooked and there's a nice buffet and it doesn't taste nice, but it tastes nicely. It tastes nice here. So that's about the food. The room itself, the rooms and the standard basic room for a 5-star. There was nothing provided in the bathroom. There was no shower cap, no toothbrush, no slippers, no bath ropes. There was pretty much nothing. So that's one of the reasons that would take it down about a star. for that really. There was a kettle, there was coffee, there was tea, different things. That reminds me, there's a tea they have that's local to them. I'm going to actually pick a few. Oh, and there was a bar soap as well. There's a fridge in the room, there's a safe. So there were a few things, but there were things generally that they should have in the room that they didn't have. The other thing with the room is they have the decor of the room really, and I will insert the video if I find it. There are two sides with the decor. There's one that's a plain frame. You see it when, if I do, I will definitely insert it. So there is a plain frame, and there's another side that's got that has there's another side that has just 3 or 4 images or heads or something carved out really. That is in all the rooms, but there's a level to how dramatic the carvings are, or whatever they are when you see in the video. So in my room that I got, bear in mind that I got here around, was it 3 a.m. in the morning? I think checked in around 3 a.m. in the morning. The carvings were, they took you back. They were weird. Oh my God! I couldn't stand it. I didn't think I could sleep in the room. So immediately I already said, I need to change this room tomorrow. I don't want to kind of stress about it tonight, but I'm not going to be able to get a decent sleep, and I need to change this room tomorrow. So, but again, it was all right. It wasn't. It's not that it's still not weird. It's just I haven't noticed it very much since the second day. But thinking about it a bit more, one of the reasons why I just left it was because it goes back to the fact. It goes back to these are African images that are carved. It goes back to, and I'm talking about myself personally, so it could be a different thing for you, but this is me, and I'm just talking about my own experience. It stems from the word, the being word for the thing for me comes from the fact that a lot of things from Africa has been demonized. There are things from Africa that you're just like, oh, that's got to do with something. People that know what I'm talking about, so you don't really want to be involved with that. Anytime I go into a room, my own beliefs, I bring it into that room. I straight away kind of take possession of that room. I cover it with the blood of Jesus. I kind of get the Holy Spirit to settle in that room with me, and I did that. But because of the way, I think because of the way that a lot of things from Africa has been demonized. It's still an unconscious bias. That's the word. I still had an unconscious bias about it. But I want to also say to the hotel, if anyone from the hotel sees this, I think that particular carvings, the some are quite mild. I've been to other rooms, but the one in my room is it's a bit detailed. You will see it, and I'll try to show another one if I can. If not, I'm not just going to do it. But anyway, the thing is, I know that they've set up the hotel for a different variety of people that are not Africans, people that are Africans. For Africans, I don't think that's something that's appealing. I might be wrong, and I hope I am, and it's just me that thinks this way. It's not appealing. It's not very. You can tone it down. Like we are in Africa, we get to take off. Not all the rooms need that carving image. Not all the rooms need 4. One is good. You can put it on the corridor. The corridors are blank, so all these carving images, you could put them on the corridors as you go on. I think they might be better there. In the room, they're a bit too much. There are people that will love them, but there are people that would absolutely hate them. So I think that's something to look at. The other painting you have on the other side, that's brilliant, that's good, that just blends in with the room. Leave that there. You don't need 4. It's too much. You could have 1. 4 is just too much. It's just it's just over the top really. But anyway, that's my opinion. But yes, yes, it's been an absolutely amazing holiday. It's been really great. Really grateful to God for the opportunity to be able to do it. Really, to be able to for the opportunity to have a few places in mind, and the grace to be able to actually make those journeys. Really, I'm really grateful. I honestly, I do love going to places. I love traveling, and I think that the first time I knew this was I wasn't 21 yet, or maybe I was 20, and I remember taking a trip across Nigeria. I didn't really tell anybody about it, and I went from bus station. I did maybe one flight, went from bus station to bus station, went to a lot of states in the north. I think it would be difficult to do those trips now, but I'm grateful, ever grateful. Whenever I look back, that was the start of my traveling around. I'm very grateful that I did those trips. A lot of states. I can say that I've been to a lot of states in Nigeria. I've been to all the regions in Nigeria. I've been to a lot of states in Nigeria, and I'm really grateful that I did that then. And I'm going forward. I'm going to be doing a bit more of Africa. So yeah. So this is just a start. I've done Ghana, I've done Senegal, and we'll see where we go with the next one really. But yeah, so it's been amazing. It's been really lovely. I'm back to work literally on Monday. So yeah, just taking everything in. This is a nice place to sit really, and where I'm sitting, the nice place to sit very early in the morning. I have sat here before, earlier than this. I usually get up at 5 a.m. So it's nice and just refreshing. But anyway, thank you so much for joining, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's so many ants, that's why I'm kind of like touching myself. They're flying around. They're not touching me, but I just keep touching because it's just something about it. But it's not that bad, honestly. It's not that bad. I'm just a bit, yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for joining the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to all the lovely clips. I didn't record a lot because again, I was taking this in. This is really nice for me as well, so I was taking it in. But I have quite a few clips I'm going to put out. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. See you soon. Bye. God bless you.